Hello, everyone. So previous video, right? Popular ships. Um, Loki. I'm not looking forward to this video. I just started recording. I'm 30 seconds into it. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I chose this topic of all things. I'm so embarrassed talking about my opinions on these sort of things. Um, Especially since this is going out to the public. And obviously not a lot of people are on my channel. I'm not popular in any way, shape, or form. Um, but it is anxiety inducing. So let's get straight into it. Save me the pain, suffering. So I went over popular ships last time, just like the top four that are currently on AO3. I think I expressed some opinions in that, so whatever. Um, but for the most part, the thing that kind of got me into reading fanfiction for Resident Evil in the first place, which some people that know me might be a little surprised about this, because I don't know, I think I come off as this person who goes into a thing, finds something to ship immediately while watching it, and then just jumps straight to that once I'm done. But no, actually. I played through Revelations, Resident Evil 6, blah 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 blah, without ever really developing an opinion on any ships until I got to Resident Evil 8, and it seems like these two characters just got me by a little literal chokehold and took me along for the ride. And I got into other stuff and read for it. Except my number four, I've never read a single fic for them, and I never will, for reasons that my friends will know, and they call me. We'll get to it. So our number. Wait a minute. You think I'm gonna give you that immediately? Nah. So our number four, which some of my friends might call me heterophobic for saying, I've never read a fic for this, and I never will. However, I love the ship. I think it's very sweet, and I believe these two characters should have kissed in that final scene in Resident Evil 6. That's right. I'm not talking about Chris and Piers. I'm talking about Sherry and Jake. Um, Throughout the entire game, they have this sort of tension with each other, where it's that very stereotypical girl just trying to do her job, boys like all coy and stuff, and then they start like falling in love with each other or whatever. Except we never got that falling in love thing, you know? Nothing happened between them, genuinely. It was kind of shocking to me at the end. When me and my aunt were playing it, we were kind of just like, the fuck? What? What's happening right now? Why aren't they making out lovingly on this thing or like confessing their loves to each other or something? What? Um, yeah, they went through all that together. They didn't fall in love or anything. Um, Sherry and Jake take the cake for my one of my most favorite ships in Resident Evil, which could have been canon. They could have been canon if Sherry returns in Resident Evil 9, like I hope she does. I hope like one of her things is just like, oh yeah, ever since me and Jake got married, blah 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 blah. Something simple like that, because this is genuinely Resident Evil's kind of known for establishing like almost ships, I think. Okay, I'm using the wrong terminology. Almost relationships. And then nothing comes of it. Like uh Leon and Ada. They kissed twice in Resident Evil 2, I believe. And still years later, everybody just knows them as that weird situationship in Resident Evil, you know? Even I know them as that. I don't know. I don't know. There's something about situationships like that I don't really care for. Um, but yeah, nothing came of that. I think some people were saying that there's like something between Chris and Jill, but there ain't nothing to show for it. Uh, what, Jill and Carlos, I think they had a sort of flirtatious thing going on in Resident Evil 3, if I'm remembering correctly. Nothing came of that. Uh, Leon and Claire, nothing happened there. Um, I think some people shipped Leon and Helena in Resident Evil 8, 6. Um, Resident Evil 5, Chris and Shiva. I think that's it. Mainstream wise, I mean, the popular games, more well-known games. Everybody hates Resident Evil 6. Um, but yeah, you get what I mean, right? Jerry and Jake were one of those that I truly, genuinely, wholeheartedly believed that they were going to kiss at the end. I remember playing the game and just thinking to myself, man, they're really making this a slow burn. Like, this is taking forever. And nothing happened. So, shame on you, Capcom. Number 3 is, you guessed it, or maybe not. It's Creon, which is Chris Redfield x Leon Kennedy. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't fully remember what got me into this. Like, my banner on Discord has been that scene of them in Resident Evil 6 where they're shooting guns at each other, and it's like aesthetically beautiful, whatever, for so many years now. But I have no idea what got me into this ship, genuinely. I think I just stumbled upon it one day when I was reading fan fiction for my number one, and I was just like, you know what? Hell yeah. And I think it's a pretty good ship in all honesty. They have pretty good chemistry in the small amount of scenes that they have together, I'm now realizing. Um, they're together in Resident Evil 6. I think, like, I think they have a short call in Code Veronica, I think. Um, well, obviously the movies too. Oh my God. Oh, I forgot about the movies, but I didn't know about the movies until after I played the games. And then I watched like 6 hour lore dump, and I found out they're screenplays and musicals and stuff. Did you guys know that? I'll get into that at some point one day. Um, but yeah, I really like this ship. I think they have the chemistry of two people who have been through incredibly similar stuff, and they kind of seem like yin and yang, in my opinion. They're not exact opposites, but they have really good chemistry. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Um, they remind me of Wei Wuxian and Lao Wenji, from Model Zushi, which approximately zero people watching this video will understand what I just said to you. Um, and I'm not gonna explain. I don't feel like it. I'm not gonna explain it. Okay. I'm gonna put it in big text up on the screen right now. Watch for it. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Mo Dao Zushi. You can look into that if you want to. If you just want to see who I'm talking about, you can search up Mo Dao Zushi. Big text. Watch it. Watch it. Wei Wuxian and Lan Wangji. I'm probably pronouncing that incredibly wrong. Don't kill me. Um, for the past ever since I finished the anime years ago, I've just been reading, so my pronunciation is 100% off in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, there you go. There's the text up on the screen. Watch it, watch it. Um, yeah, if you want a little reference as to what I was talking about, there it goes. Oh, just flat across the screen again. So number 2, right? When this one, truly. truly got me bad. Uh, when Resident Evil 4 was remade, uh, I played the game and I fell in love with. Oh my God. My aunt always says I'm saying the name wrong. I don't know how to correct myself. Luis. I fell in love with him. That character. That one. Dr. Sarah. I'm not saying his first name again because I can guarantee I'll butcher it. Ow, my back. Um, you might be thinking to yourself, Grim, everybody fell in love with Louis. What are you talking about? True. However, nobody fell in love with him like I fell in love with him. All right, you don't get it. I cried when he died. I sat there with his body for a while. I took a break from the game. Um, it was something. And holy crap, my back. Oh my God. Am I getting old? Jesus. Uh, ow. Um, but I fell in love with his character. And when you fall in love with characters, you typically, I don't know, some people they want to like ignore the chemistry they have with other people because they're like, nah, that was mine. Ow. Oh my God. Oh my God, my fucking back. Um, typically people want to ignore the chemistry characters have with other people when they're watching stuff or playing stuff. Um, but me personally, I tend to just watch a character, see who they have the best chemistry with, and then ship them with that person eventually over time. I don't do it immediate most of the time. It depends on like how much I like the piece of media to see how quickly I ship them with someone. Oh my God! Ow! 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 Um. Usually I can just uh enjoy the piece of media with without having to do any ships. Depending on how much I like it, how much chemistry people have. Um. Ow! Oh my God! Jesus! Depending on how much I like the piece of media. Yeah. Um. Oh. Ow. And I immediately noticed the chemistry between Leon and Louise. Oh man, I said that wrong. Between Leon and Louise. I just said that. I don't know. Between Leon and Dr. Sarah. I noticed. Ow. I probably butchered his last name too. Goddamn. I'm fake Hispanic. Um, I think they're really cute. They have that sort of ex bad person, whatever, insert something, trying to redeem themselves and right their wrongs. And then guy who was sent there to fix stuff, help, whatever. And they just happen to run into each other's paths, you know? Um, I apologies to the viewers out there. I don't know what's going on right now with my back. Jesus Christ. Um, oh my God, the pain is really drawing me to a blank. Holy crap. Um, so my number one, right? This is the thing that kind of got me into reading fan fiction for Resident Evil as a whole. It's it's Heisenberg Winters, you know? Heisenberg and Ethan Winters. And you may be thinking, for Grim, wouldn't that be cheating on Ethan's part? Ethan thought his wife was dead. It's excusable. Shh. And his wife sucks anyways, as you know from my I hate Mia Winters video. Um, I thought it's very it has the potential to be very cute, and I'm normally one to be like, "Oh, don't make the character soft when that's not their personality." I think Heisenberg totally has the potential to be soft. He's just not in the right environment for it. Give that man a home, let him warm up to you, blah blah blah, let him run his crazy experiments. I think he could be a very sweet man. But that is also my knowledge of the fan fictions mainly talking. I haven't played Resident Evil 8 in a while. Um, I think if Heisenberg had the proper socialization and the right love and care, he could be a very good dad to Rose and a very great husband to Ethan. Um, um, most of the points that I was gonna bring up, I already said in my I Heart Carl Heisenberg video. Um, so if you want more points, you can feel free to go there. I'm gonna have to cut this one short. And I don't feel like re-recording it because I really suck at that. I record these with like one stream of consciousness, and if I redo something, it truly gets worse. Holy crap. Um, thank you so much for watching. Tune in for the next one. It should be three parts to a video. It's gonna be the Clancy era of the three tapes of the stuff that Clancy went through in Resident Evil 7. Ethan will be in the corner for that one, I believe. Um, I don't know. I'm about to record it whenever I fix whatever's going on. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.